Hey Stuart, my name is Chris, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 things that you guys can actually do to bring more customers into your business. I'm also going to be showing you how Midtown Plumbing is getting twice as many leads every single month online than you are. And you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would I be making this for you and what's in it for me? Now, the answer to that question is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can truly benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation that they have with hiring somebody is that they don't know who is and who isn't an expert. And sadly, there are companies out there that will talk a big game, but don't actually follow through on their promises. And I found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still asking for my help with this. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that could truly help you in your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the video you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you and do it for yourself, that's fine with me too. Now the 3 things that are going to set your company above your competitor is going to be content, backlinks, and citations. First, we're going to start off with content. So looking at your website, it's a nice website. You guys have done, I can see you've been in business for a long time and you built it from the ground up, and that's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. You guys have a lot of marketing methods, including YouTube. You guys have some cool videos, some ads, and the website's fairly complete, right? So it's a decent looking website. I love the caricature too, by the way, with the logo. But the thing about this is it's still not optimized because there's still a lot of money and a lot of opportunity still being left on the table. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you why that is. So content, getting right to it, is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. You guys need at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google, and this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. What a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates the person is ready to make a purchase of your service. Now, when you think about content, why do you think Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for a topic? Because they have the most relevant and most authoritative content, and Google rewards them for it. Google also has bots that will sweep your page to see if you're the most relevant match for what's being searched. And this is another reason why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank. Now, if we look at your biggest competitor as far as plumbing, and Raleigh is going to be Midtown Plumbing. And this is online, biggest competitor online, I should say. I don't know how you guys are outside of here. But they're about doubling you in the amount of leads that they're getting with their website. And the value of those leads is even more than that. So their content, if you look at their page, they have a decent amount of words. Once again, this still isn't even optimized. It's a pretty site just like yours, but it's not an optimized site. And when you don't have an optimized site, it's like building this giant fancy house. And in your case, you're renting it out for half the value. So you're not getting the full value of it, and it's not being a fully utilized asset for you. Now, the second thing is very, very important when it comes to optimizing with Google. They're going to be backlinks. What a backlink is, it's a website linking to yours through theirs, either through a button if we clicked on it, or through text if you clicked on that, if it lit up and allowed me to click on it, or an image. Now, to show you what I mean by that, I'm going to go over into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of your website. And this is the performance. So as you can see, if I clicked on this and it brought me up to your website, that's exactly what a backlink is. And there are 2 different types of backlinks. There are do follow links and there are do not follow links. The do follow links are the only ones you're actually worried about because those are the ones that actually push power to your website, giving your website more authority. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want websites that are powerful linking you to show Google that you have the authority. Google sees it just like a popularity contest, and it works just like that. You also want them to be relevant because they work a lot more effectively if they are. For example, if you have plumbing websites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than, let's say, Pizza Hut, because you don't sling pizzas for a living, right? I mean, if you do, I'm making this video for the wrong person, you could probably just stop watching this right now. But if we check out your backlink profile, this is the number of backlinks and the number of websites referring those backlinks. You only have about 42, so that's less than half of your referring domain. So less than half of the backlinks that you have are actually doing something for you. And if we compare this over with Midtown Plumbing, you can see they have a lot more backlinks and a lot more traffic, almost twice the amount of traffic that you have. And this amounts to twice the amount of leads and twice the amount of potential customers. Now, if we look at some of their keywords, you can actually see what your opportunity here is. And this is just Raleigh. These guys are really only ranking for the Raleigh-based keywords and not including all the different subdistricts and suburban areas that have their own keywords surrounding Raleigh. And those are more of the low-hanging that you can rank for even quicker and easier. And every single one of these keywords has their own search volume. So about 1,000 with Plumbing Raleigh, about 1,500 with Plumbers Raleigh NC, and the list goes on and on and on. And I could show you a list too of the other areas surrounding Raleigh, but that's kind of outside of the length of this video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet for you to be respectful of your time. But now let's look at a Google search. And as you can see, I brought up one that has a lot of search volume. Now, the first thing you're going to see here is ads. Ads, the one thing about these is that they're only semi-effective, especially if they're not made properly, and they become a serious money pit. A lot of phones and computers even have ad blockers too, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. But this second visible section right here is a very, very amazing tool, and it's called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business to fill their needs, and getting ranked here in the top position typically means 40 to 50% more call volume than top organic ranking alone. Not just search volume either, actual calls. What gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. There are a lot of other ranking factors, though, which include the quality of the citations and how powerful they are, the optimization of the Google My Business profile itself, the number of Google reviews and how you're rated on Google, but most importantly, though, is how well you're ranking organically on a search. Even if you're not in the first page, though, or in those top spots, which you are on the first page, but you're at the bottom of it, it's going to be a little bit harder to rank, but not impossible, as long as you have the right citation profile and the other optimization techniques that I went over with you. So just to recap what we went over, content. Your front page needs to have about 1,500 words with properly filled in buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. Your back-end service pages should have about 500 to 750 words using the same strategy. Your backlinks need to be more relevant, more powerful, and more numerous than your competitor to show Google that you are the authority. And you want to have about 200 to 300 citations to beat out your competition by a landslide, or just at least substantially more than your top competitor. If they have 300, you're going to want 500 because the game is all about domination. And if you guys implemented all of these strategies today, you can become number one on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new traffic, paying customers, more money, more growth, and more freedom. Stuart, I hope you enjoyed the video at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you. You could either go with this information I gave you today and do it on your own, and like I said, I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route, and you want to save yourself a lot of time and energy that could be going towards servicing these new customers, let's set up a time to chat. With that being said, Stuart, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.